Buongiorno, people of the internet, and welcome back to another way of dumb ways to play Hearts of Iron 4. Have you ever thought to yourself, damn, I need an interesting way to play HOI4 that I haven't done before? Have you ever hit scraping the barrel IRL? Well, we've got a damn run came an expansion of the Reichskommissariat that you can have as Germany. And I don't know why it's only just clicked in my head of what actually happens if you try to play as one? I thought, heck, if we're gonna do this, we might as well do it as the most ridiculous Reichskommissariat that you can play as. And for the most part, this can be done completely vanilla with no outside cheats or interference or mods at all. But for the sake of the video, the Reichskommissariat that I want to play is going to be America. And to get the right commissariat decision to even do that, you do need to go down to establish protectorates in America, which requires you to also capitulate the UK, which is a hell of a journey we need to make to get down there. Specifically, we also need to go ahead and capitulate the UK, and we assumingly also have to take down France in that same regard. So I guess we're just going to go straight in on early war UK. If we have to fight France too, I guess we can paradrop into them, and then obviously we'll launch our invasion into the US, release them, and we'll go from there. Obviously, we're going to be leaving Germany in quite the powerful position here, but I think that's going to be even funnier. At this point, though, I'm not entirely sure what is required for an early war of the UK anymore. I know that the naval AI is kind of broken in every regard manageable, so I might be able to actually snipe some naval supremacy over there. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, we're going to be playing a Reichskommissariat today, and I think we're going to do the North America one. It's going to require a bit of finagling to get working, but we'll get there. I guess the real question at the end of this is it worth playing one? And I think the answer is probably going to be no, but I think it's going to be interesting to try. Okay, well, we've already got our war goal on the UK here. We're going to get our precautionary save just in case. And hopefully, in we go. I mean, we are going, so we've got enough supremacy that we're not gonna... Well, we might get raided still, but I think we're going to manage to get... Okay, we've landed. Not only anticlimactic, it's also disappointing. Oh, if you ever wanted to get like a really easy invasion of the UK off, best time to do it, apparently. Paradox is just currently given Oh, Belgium's in this. I think I looked back, actually. But Paradox has apparently turned the naval AI off, so you don't have to worry about that. They've given them a good, well-deserved break. We're going to have to worry about Belgium anyway, because they are not a major power, so as soon as I capitulate the UK, it's over. Sweet, amazing, absolutely fantastic. Again, this is going to bite me really hard in the buttocks, I imagine. But for now, we're just gonna take everything. Actually, should I take everything? If we want to make this a bit more interesting later on, I might just take the mainland UK and everything we need to form the Reichskommissariat North America, then leave the rest and see what they end up doing later. So I'm assuming they're gonna get up to no good in some regard. We would take Belgium? You know what, I'll leave Belgium as well. We'll just take... should we even take the UK? Hold on a second. Actually, I think we'll need the UK. You know, we'll give Germany the British fleet as well. I'm sure they'll get up to something with that. Yeah, I think that's everything we need to be able to form this. We'll leave the rest of the empire. I'm sure they'll get up to something. Okay, now let's go invade America. And we do also need to rush on down to the bottom of our tree here. This does say we have to be at war with the UK, but we can just bypass it, which is good. That's what we want. Then we need to get crossing the Atlantic and then down to establish protectorates in America, which eventually we will get to. I guess I can already create the Reichskommissariat of Great Britain. And you know what? We'll give him a German official too. Why not? Who's that? No idea. He's in charge. And it's going to be our goal on the US, not beating around the bush here. We're going straight in. The Czechs also did deny me Sudetenland as well. I'm going to leave that for the German AI, though. I'm going to be leaving the AI with like 50 war goals that they're probably all going to pop at the exact same time, I won't lie. Okay, then we're going to take all of the US. Don't care about the Philippines once again. You know what? We'll give the Germans the American fleet. I cannot foresee this becoming an issue later on. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. That all just got bypassed, so I can go straight to Protectorate in America and then switch and play. But yeah, I'm also taking the Mexicans because you need a little bit of land here too to give the West Coast back to America. Not the South, though. They're a whole separate thing. Yeah, 1938, UK's dead. Whole of North America under my domain, and now I'm about to torpedo my game into the gutter. Things are about to be a little bit different. So, Reichskommissariat North America. Done. with the lag. So we could get a local collaborator, but I think it's just funny. We'll just give them a German official. Why not? And then we'll give them the West Coast as well. There you go. Have fun with that. We can't give them the South. Not that I think we can, no. Oh, for some reason we can give them Greenland if we really want to. Sure. And to actually play as these guys, we are going to have to use the console, which I did. There's probably other ways you can do it, like re-annexing them and then giving them said land, but the issue with that is the fun part about being a Reichskommissariat is you don't get cores. Yep, everything by your capital, I believe, is completely uncored. Yeah, it's absolutely abysmal. But maybe we might be able to figure something out today as the Reichskommissariat of North America. Now, even up in our autonomy is going to be one hell of a journey. It's simply down to the fact because we have this spirit right here, we get 10% less autonomy, and we give so much more of our stuff to the Germans. Now, in all fairness, I did leave the Germans on an absolute state themselves, and they've got, you know, the AI on their side, so they're probably just going to end up in the bunker pretty quickly. Ooh, I guess so would I, though, if they capitulate, so that's great. And look, there you go, right on time. Well done, boys. Okay, so I did think that you got your capital cord when you released one of these, but no, we don't even get our capital cord. Everything in America right now is a complete free-for-all, which I guess does make sense. It's a challenge, all right? I never said it would be a fun one. Germany's also are you kidding me? You're losing to Luxembourg. What is happening, bro? They literally declared that when their army was still in me, so it's only just arriving back. God, yeah, I think our AI, they're about to just end it all. They're about to end it all. I mean, hold on a second. I think they are managing to do a little bit here, but I did leave them in a very bad shape. Not on purpose, obviously, but just from the fact we had to rush taking down America. Didn't exactly have a lot of rifles left over. Question is, though, if I get pieced out here, what are they going to do to me? I think that's going to be a bit worrying. Someone did tell me, thanks for this, by the way, if you actually send an attaché to your overlord now, you do get autonomy gains. So I'm going to do that immediately, and hopefully that starts ticking up for us. Okay, Germans are pulling it back, mostly down to the fact the Italians entered in the war. And I think that's going to keep them afloat here. But again, it's also just going to make them even more powerful, which I don't particularly like for our aspects of this playthrough, because eventually I want to take back the fight to Germany. 10 points in this? Hold on a second. I think, is that the cheapest province we can take? We can take Kerguelen, or we can take Saint-Pierre. I think we will go, obviously, with Kerguelen. That's right. There you go. Our first bit of expansion is done. We have taken Kerguelen. For whatever reason, Germans haven't really gone further into Czechoslovakia there, which is good for us. It means I can keep sending them lend-lease of convoys. That's the one thing apparently I got a lot of. I can produce a whole bunch of them. It's getting our autonomy up off the bat pretty quickly, because they do get ticking autonomy down on us over time, which is being a real pain in the booty if we're at peace, because we can't lend-lease. So thanks for throwing me a bone, old Mr. Schmittler. I think it's probably a given at this point, but you were never supposed to play one of these nations. It's not good. It's not fun. It's horrendously broken, but we're going to make it work. And they finally got the Czechs. Not great for us, as I've already explained, but I'm hoping the Germans are just going to start another war at some point somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to say no to that, Mr. Germany. I don't want you tanking my autonomy. Okay, we've gone up our first autonomy level here. We got a ways to go still, and we're keeping our lend-lease open by just spamming monthly convoys before the war ended, which is good. That means we get loads of ticking as we produce them. But also now we just got way more factories back, which means we are somewhat becoming a nation. Only issue is, obviously, not a single piece of manpower. Nobody in this occupied land likes us. Heck, I don't like us, and I'm playing as us. Because we do have the default generic focus tree, that does mean we get one of the best things the generic focus tree has to offer: nukes. So I think you can probably tell where we're going to have to go with this gameplay today. Okay, the gigantic German monster that we have pretty much birthed into this world has now gone in on the Soviets. And as you can see, I don't think the Soviets are really going to do that well here. And with that, we should be free. What does this mean? Where can we go from here? Honestly, that's the next step. The deepening mystery of this game. Germans, yeah, unsurprisingly, rolled over the Soviets. The Soviets are actually still holding quite a bit, but yeah, it is a pretty quick collapse. And obviously, I'm at war with them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I can't hope for them to survive too long. You know, I did think about staying as a Reichskommissariat of North America, but I have decided we're going to go ahead and switch it up a bit. I'm going to go communist, because if we're doing this, all right, we might as well just do it in the worst ways possible. We're going to flip on over. It's really going to hurt flipping ideologies, because this guy does actually give us recruitable manpower and non-core manpower bonuses, but I'm hoping that because of we're pretty high up on compliance now anyway, we're just going to replace his bonuses with the land that we're going to get from compliance, plus a few other things. But first off, national referendum. We're changing from the Reichskommissariat of North America to the Reichskommissariat of... oh, sorry, the Volkskommissariat of North America. We've got our boy, Albert Doyle, who's actually pretty damn good. Holy smokes, Albert Doyle, you're the man for me. Completely forgot actually flipping lowers the damn compliance, so we've just lost half the compliance anyway. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Wait, we could just play as America again. Oh, if only. If only. It's fine. Obviously, we're not going to be ready to fight the Germans just yet anyway. We're going to have to wait quite a while here. But eventually, we will be fighting back for the rest of our land. I actually have 110 points here. I don't know if that's just from us having a attaché, but whatever. I'll try and get a puppet going in the Soviets just for later. Which, yeah, looks like we can do. That's about it, though. I'm assuming they also got themselves a puppet. No, they didn't. Perfect, we got the actual tag there. That's going to be very important. Don't worry, Stalin, we got you back, all right? Together, we're going to sort this mess out. But just give me like another 5 years, which actually wouldn't be that long usually for a HOI game for me, because it's only 43. I supercharged Germany and then left. Here's a good time for us to get the hell out of the Axis now, though. Don't want to worry about being friends with them anymore. I've put the country in good measure. I won't say perfect, but I think if you, well, just look at my manpower right now. I think we could potentially do something now, though. If you can't tell by looking at the map, we're going to have problems everywhere, literally everywhere. So I've got a few solutions for said problems. First off, I imagine the Germans with that giant fleet that I gave them is going to be an issue. Got naval bombers and radar everywhere. And to kind of stop them getting over here, I've also got a ton of submarines ready to go out convoy raiding. Now, if we manage to kick them out of North America here, I think we'll be pretty good just to chill and relax for a bit and keep building up. Specifically, I'd love to get up to like 90% compliance so we can get all of our like good bonuses and actually have more manpower. The large amount of manpower you get is at 60, but I think it still ticks up like the more and more it goes to up to 100% compliance, which is going to be a bit difficult for us to get, but 90 is a point where I think we should have enough to win. If all things fail, like manpower gets real dire, I guess we could start recruiting from whatever pool Russia has. I don't know how. He's got 1 million manpower, actually. That's more than me. But yeah, we're going to get the rest of these units out and go to war with the Axis now. They are currently fighting what's left of the Allies. They just declared on South Africa. So if they call their friends in, I don't know if they will. They probably shouldn't. That'd be a good opportune moment for us to go. I was kind of also hoping, because the Japanese do have a war goal on the Germans, that they might declare at some point, but I don't think they will. Okay, we've been waiting quite a while, and let's see if we can turn this all around. Okay, well, I justified on the Spanish just so we didn't have to worry about the Japanese, because obviously they guaranteed the Germans. Good for us. That means for some reason as well, the Germans did not bother putting anything in North America, it looks like. All right, already you can see the damage that's happening with the sea zones over here. We're catching, yep, a whole bunch of cruisers, which, Yeah, not the best app. They've actually got a navy over here because I don't want to get naval invaded. But that is in fact what the naval bombers are for. Okay, we are also sinking some of the German navy. Good for us. Need that thing gone, even though I gave it to them. And also looks like I think we're going to get North America before they reinforce anything crazy over here. Okay, naval bombers are doing a lot of damage to an unsurprising amount of German submarines that would otherwise be a bit of a pain for us. They do still have full naval supremacy over here. Obviously, I don't have a navy, and I don't reckon I'm going to be getting one. So, subs on the naval bombers are the best we can do. Our submarines are having a absolute field day just about everywhere. Now, in all fairness, all these convoys I'm probably sinking are the ones I sent to Germany in the first place. But yeah, you can see the damage right now. That's a lot of convoys. I was thinking that our main front will actually be over here in the Soviets. Obviously, I'm going to have to build up supply quite a bit, though, but I think that's the avenue we're going to go with this. I guess while we're waiting, just building up the Soviets over there, making sure that I've got enough of supply to actually mount a campaign. I'm just going to keep eating Central America down here, just so that we can get down to the Panama and get that under control as well. So whenever I check what I'm sinking over here, just the HMS Faulkner, HMS Fury, HMS Faye did this to myself. There are going to be a couple things we're going to do to even the battlefield quite a bit here. One of them being, well, you can already see what it's going to be. Conveniently declaring on the Colombians has given us a nice border where a lot of Axis troops are going to turn up. And most importantly, they're going to bring their planes, so I can find where those planes are and drop a nuclear bomb on them. I guess I would feel a little bit bad that we're kind of sacrificing Colombia here, but it is a sacrifice the world will remember Colombia. Okay, that is America secured. Now I'm going to take the big risk of taking my entire army and sticking it over here. Yeah, in the meantime as well, I've got a little surprise for the Germans. It's called a intercontinental ballistic missile. I'm going to go ahead and whack a few of these over to Germany just so they can feel a bit of what I'm feeling. And I think, yeah, we've got more than enough range. I don't even know if I'm quite literally just wasting my time here, but I'm hoping this does somewhat try and just do something. We can halve the German economic output at least for the rest of this war. That would be good enough. Oh. The Japanese are just... okay, I think they're just fine on the Soviets. They got that stupid focus, don't they, over here? Yeah. I think it's one of these they can do. And actually, hold on a second. I think that will actually cancel if I just annex the Soviets, which I can do anyway. And I guess I don't technically need them to be alive for this. It would obviously been a lot better to have them alive, but I guess I'm having to make a sacrifice here. Yeah, it disappeared, so it was on the Soviets. Surprise, Germany, we've landed. You know, I'm just going to go re-release the Soviets right after, and I'm pretty sure that would have actually bypassed it as soon as they were, because they were already doing it. So I'm pretty sure they won't be able to do this focus now. That also means we get our Soviet ally back. Can you imagine just being German high command right now, getting news of just who you're at war with? So let me get this straight. The American people have risen up to declare on us and fight for their freedom. Not quite. You see, it's actually that right commissariat we set up over there. They've just broke free, and they're still heavily suppressing the Americans. Okay, I mean, that's a bit weird. Oh, and they've also gone ahead and joined the communist cause. And you'll never guess this. They're also invading us from Siberia. I get all of that. You know, it's preposterous. But where exactly does the giant sun that keeps being dropped on us and melting our face off every couple months come into this? A long, long march into Europe is gonna be nothing short of long. We've got a long, long way to go. It is slowed down even more by the fact we have to constantly just keep building up supply. We gotta build supply, keep pushing, wait for supply to run out, stop pushing, rinse and repeat until we get all the way over to Germania. Good news is though, we are just absolutely destroying the Germans no matter what, and I'm actually surprised there's like nothing here. They did have a whole bunch of units down there that just all got overran as we looked, but it's looking like it's going to be pretty open all the way over there. Not too sure what like the German stats are looking like. 520 divisions, I mean... That might explain quite a bit though. No manpower, service by requirement. We're just looking at like the casualties and stuff here, and they're actually not that crazy. I mean, 21 million on their side, sure, that is pretty crazy, but more so I'm confused by the fact that I have to actually capitulate Italian Poland to get a peace deal here. What? Look at this dude, even he doesn't know why he's been invited to the damned cool kids table. Even more surprising is I am just still straight up sinking German ships, or should I say German borrowed ships. I thought they would have all ran out by now, considering those naval bombers have been there the entire time, but no, there is still a quote-unquote German Navy left. To pull back for a little second there, actually got a naval invaded by the Italians, and if you can't tell, I'm constantly getting the alerts for naval invasions. They're just never getting launched, so that when that one actually, I heard the naval invasion bell, I was like, okay, which one is it? Just notice as well, I guess when I annexed the Soviets there, they still had a fleet left in the Black Sea that's just stranded. Yeah, the naval invasion stuff is just like an endless gaslight, and I think I'm going to get too comfortable here, which is why I do have just an entire army waiting in America, just in case they do it at some point. We are quite literally in the end game here. Europe is finally in our midst. It's 1957. It's been a long one. We are completely out of manpower now, so unless I go back, start deleting a whole bunch of my naval bombs and stuff like that, this is all we got. This is the last thing we can push with. I don't think there's anything left for the Germans to put up against us. This is the final push. Oh, there goes the Germans. Unfortunately came with the sad news that because Denmark did their rise up thing and joined my faction, Japan's now in the war. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to capitulate the Axis. And there she goes. Oh man. Man, it has been so long. I completely forgot that we didn't even own half of America, did we? Oh, there we go. That is our game completed, and look at that. We reunified with Germany. Whoa. Would have been hilarious if you actually got like the reunify Germany thing. I mean, I definitely would have clicked it, and it would have been funny to see, but I guess we'll have to make do with seeing what would happen if I now create a collaboration government in the United States. Oh, honestly, not a lot. I mean, we still have loads of factories, and my capital did move back to Germania, which is not a core, and there's nothing here because it's been nuked 52 times. But hey, that was one hell of just a game. I'm gonna be real. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to do. Where is it? I was gonna, at the very last minute, hold a national referendum, but I'm no longer democratic enough. Oops. I guess that went up somehow. I don't know how. I was just going to turn democratic, see what our name would end up being. Yep, did it in the console. Bundesstaat North America. With Patrick Blackwood. He's a retired officer, so he should be. I think we've done just about enough in this world. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Again, you were never supposed to like play as these nations. They're horrendous to do. I mean, the US was probably the most viable one, simply down to the fact you have a lot over there. So once the compliance does arrive, you can get something going. But yeah, you're not supposed to play these nations. Either way, we did it. And look at that. The Bundesstaat of North America in Germany, with our capital in Germania. Well, what's left of Germania, I guess.